Hello. Is that good fun? Hey? G'day YouTube, Joby from Oz. Up at the farm again, doing a bit of work. This is the end of a bit of a drainage that I'm currently trying to fix. At that spot there it levelled out, and as you can see the running water has caused a fair amount of damage along my boundary. The issue with this is twofold. Firstly, that water isn't actually getting onto my block and not watering my plants. Second is it's actually washing away all my soil. So this bit we're just approaching now is my boundary, and there's some rocks there to try and shore up the fence, but really the issue is the running water. Hello pup. So here we follow a little bit more of the erosion, and here we see where some pretty bad erosion was happening leading up to my driveway, and this leads into the work I was doing today. So where I filled in there was about 1.5 meter drop, and it was starting to really cause some problems with that driveway. So I brought some fill sand in just to start to work on this end here, and I'll fill that up over the next couple of weeks. But the issue is now I've made the driveway fairly flat and level to avoid a particular point runoff. I've also done some remediation along the right side here, and that was pretty gouged up as well. It's just a car coming. Boys, stay close. Stay close. Tucker, come here. Tucker, come here. Come here. So the goal here is to actually capture this next little section of runoff up from my first swale. Any water that comes down the road here, instead of letting it erode the roadway, I'm going to bring it in onto my next swale, which will also be the downhill side of my driveway. My driveway will go in level. You can just sort of see the subtle levels through the gap there, and we'll have some trees on the downhill side of that. So we've had a couple of days of rain since my last work up here, so we'll just have a quick look up here. Come peck, peck, peck. Come on. So this was really deeply rutted earlier today, so I flattened it all through, just made it as flat and level as I can, still keeping the runoff off the road, headed towards my block. This little section up here is typical of what was there before I did the work. So again, the erosion was starting to dig in. This is of course the water that runs into our new swale. Come boys, this way. So as I say, we had some water, and what was nice and dry when we did the earthworks has caught a whole pile here, and just put some more plants in today. Drumstick tree and some grevilleas and some verde. You can start to see here where I was walking, there's a lot of water still in the ground, which is great. And as I was digging in, another drumstick, another ice cream bean, some more grevillea. As I was digging in, I was starting to sink down a bit. Expecting a bit more rain today. In a really heavy rain event, we'd expect this whole swale to fill right up, overflow, as we discussed last week. These plants would be underwater for an hour maybe, then the water would drain away down to the bottom, soak in. It's soaking in quite quickly, which is good to see.
And here's a couple of kangaroos just nibbling in the paddock as we go and put the backhoe away for the end of the day. Thanks for watching.